What's up, all you Clashers out there? This is Galaxis, and thanks for tuning in for another video. Today what we're doing is episode number 2, my free-to-play series that I just recently launched here on my account, The God Squad. And I'm going to be doing a lot of post-commentary because I do catch this video throughout the day. Whenever I'm doing something important, I'm going to go ahead and get that video footage for you guys and get a chance to come through, do some post-commentary for you guys. Now, if we're doing some rolling, I will do live rolling, so we get live reactions on that. But for the most part, we'll be doing post-commentary on this. You know, I'd love for you guys to leave me some comments and let me know things that you guys want to see, and we'll get to that. But you see, before we went any further, we're going to do some dungeons, but I wanted to do some sweeping, trying to pick up 40 shards out of that, out of those dungeons, and that's really what the focus is, trying to get further in dungeons right now so we can be able to sweep higher level dungeons, and that's just going to help us to be able to bring everybody up quicker. So doing that, and then we're going to go ahead. I got a lot of dungeon entry cards, so you know we're not going to have a problem continuing to push forward in dungeons. If we run out, go ahead and use another card. But this time we're going to start out with Expert Dungeon 2, and we're going to go ahead and get on in there. We'll see. It's not very hard at all to beat these dungeons because you know there's not any legendary heroes in any of these, so not hard at all to beat those guys. But once we start getting into some of the harder ones, then we're gonna have to start working on different combinations because this account only has 26,000 might. So you know we're gonna see how far we can get in these expert dungeons, and you know see how quick we can make it to insane dungeons. This crew is just insane. I mean, straight up. I have a lot of options to use to be able to get past stuff. So we're going to keep on working on that and stay focused on pushing everything forward. So here we'll use one of these dungeon entry cards. That's going to give us 5 more slots so we can go ahead and you know, continue to push forward. Now, it might have actually been more productive for us just to go ahead and use you know, like 15 of those and kept 5, but it doesn't really matter too much because I have a lot of dungeon entry cards, and by sweeping those we were able to pick up shards. So you know that was really the main focus, getting higher so we can get more shards and more experience out of those dungeons. So you can see we're not having a problem at all. And man, Dracax, really, I love his effect, leaving all the buildings on fire. It's pretty awesome because you know that's what you see from Multanica, so it's pretty awesome to have a guy that's you know, going out there just burning buildings up and stuff like that, burning up troops, and it's pretty cool. So having a lot of fun with that. Gonna keep on pushing forward. Here we're grabbing some more magic, and we're just gonna keep on going in, see if we can get through some of these. And you know what I want you guys to do is, if there's any combinations that you guys want to see, you know, not every time is somebody going to have all of the heroes that I have in this video, you know, in some of these videos. So if you guys want to see substitutions, like, you know, maybe you don't have a Skull Knight, you want to see it done without a Skull Knight, then what I need you guys to do is leave me a comment. You know, interact with me. Let me know what it is that you want to see so that I can go ahead and tackle that and get that out for you guys. Because I know that not everybody's going to have every hero that I have on this account. You know, like I said, this is really one of my most lucky accounts, and you know, by far the talents that we have on this account, pretty crazy. Got 5 Revite on the Pumpkin Duke, got a 5/8 Life Drain on the Skull Knight. You know, we're just picking up awesome talents all the way around. So, and the Druid that I'm using, the main Druid, has a 5/5 Scatter, but we do have a 5 Revite Druid also, so we can play around with that. Because we don't have Golem yet, we're going to have to continue to work on bringing Druid up so that his healing is going to be, you know, going to be actually useful. So here I just tried to bring in Vlad. I wanted to see if Vlad was able to wipe this out all on his own, and you can see he's starting to take a lot of aggro. Now, if he had a life drain, it might have been possible. Possibly, but, you know, it's looking like he's going to go down, so go ahead and drop a little bit of restoration, or actually a guardian angel on him. But without restoration, that's going to drop, and then he'll just keep on going down. So I'm going to exit out of that because I don't want to lose Dracula. Just playing around a little bit. Wanted to see if he was strong enough to just take that out on his own. but didn't get too far on that. So it was like, okay, well, he doesn't have a life drain, and I don't think I have a life drain crest or anything, not even a level 1 that we could put on him. So just an idea I had. Went ahead and started playing with that a little bit. So we're going to come in on this one all the way. Just drop everybody down and let them go to town. You can see that Skull Knight is right there out in the front, so he's taking all that aggro, and because he's life drained, it's just not really causing any problem at all. He's able to run through that and take all of that aggro and really protect. And did you see that? Dracax dropped that axe quite a long ways away. That was a pretty big distance where he dropped it on the couple legendary heroes over there. That was pretty crazy right there. I guess that's, it's way out of the radius that you see, of his proc. So I guess that's pretty far away. We're going to have to keep an eye on that. See, on this one, came in just with Drac. I wanted to see what he was able to do. Is he able to knock these guys out? And then we went ahead and dropped Vlad in there. So it could be sort of a double whirling mass of death going on there. Those guys together, pretty awesome. Like to see those guys out there spinning it up. And you can see we're not having a problem at all with any of these expert dungeons because they're just so low. But as we get higher, we are definitely going to, run into some issues. So I'm going to keep on pushing the levels up on these guys. We got to get Dracax up there to 160. We got to get Vlad up to 160. So far, I think Punkin Duke and Skull Knight have reached 160, but the issue is that we're going to have more honor badges, so we're going to keep on doing that. I'm going to keep on going in on expeditions and trying to get all the honor badges we can there. And we can sell some books for honor badges. Make sure to keep on doing our mesas, because you can get some pretty decent rewards out of that. But basically, we're going to stay focused, just continue to grind, and what I'm going to do is just go through, do some post commentary. We're going to take questions, and we're going to look and just see how far this account is going to be able to go free to play. Because recently we picked up Ares on there, we picked up Dracax, we got Skull Knight, Santa Boom, Cupid. We have it all the way around, Beast Squad. So that's pretty awesome. Pretty happy how it's all coming along. So here we are, just sweeping a few dungeons, getting some experience out of that. 285, that's pretty decent. Gonna have to get ready to redesign the base so that we can beat I. Now I has a spirit mage, and you got to be focused on having a base that has like 4 corners. So we're going to redesign, and I'm probably going to use a 4-corner design so that I can put the guardians out there, and that's sort of what it's going to take. You put your 4 bases in the corner, and you put the fill those up with guardians, and then whenever spirit mage procs, the spirit missiles go out and hit those guys instead of hitting your heroes and hitting your buildings. And that's sort of how you get around that. If you haven't already beaten I, then that's a pointer, something that we're going to go over, and I'll probably get to that within the next episode or 2. We'll do a base redesign, and then we'll look at trying to push forward in HBM, because that's going to be a big deal. And recently adding a couple new heroes to the squad, it's going to definitely give us an upper hand advantage on being able to beat some of these HBMs. We got Dracula. I'd like to see what Dracax can do in HBM, so we'll get set up for that. And just keep on grinding it out here, man. Keep on feeding our guys. Got him to 7 of 10. That is pretty nice to see him at 7 of 10. And then we got Ares also that we're working on. So I think what we do next here is, look at that, 480% attack damage. That is awesome. And he attacks the guy with the lowest health also with an extra strong blow. So there we are. We're working on Ares. We're going to get him up to 7 of 10 next. He's a guy that we're going to focus on next. Okay, guys, so that's going to wrap it up for this episode. We're going to get back into it. I'll get you guys another episode up soon. Going to keep on working on this account and try and push it forward. We're going to get close as we can to evolution and just keep on pushing and grinding to see how far we can get on this free-to-play account for this awesome series. So you guys leave me a comment. Let me know if there's anything specific that you guys want to see. And we'll catch you guys in the next video. Till next time, Galaxis out.